Feeling fine, I'm right on time. Yes, me start rhyme. It has start going, so no. Yeah, we're on the road, but me have to drive again. Not so excited about that. But guess what? We're headed to St. Thomas and Nendale Highway, so it shouldn't be so bad.
When I see my problems, you see platforms and stages, Jesus, that you understand, oh Jesus, I'm sure you're amazing.
Johnmark!
We're late and we need to go. We don't have no more time to waste. We're kind of far this morning.
And don't last, please don't last this morning.
Me no for last. And as I put me behind the wheel, we have the least experience on our roads. Oh. It nah make no sense for me no.
So Celine,
I do me like drive. Celine go drive.
No. Relax, everybody calm down.
Alright. St. Thomas, sit there.
Johnmark is back in the driving seat. And then we have a special guest, Jermaine, J. Pal, that's taking us to his church. We're ready to go.
What happens to me every time that I'm driving or I'm on my way and I get to this roundabout in Harborview, I'm normally going right. Like I drive up and I say, take the third exit. 1, 2, 3.
So, driving, we know we're going to St. Thomas, right? Johnmark, last master, we're on our way, we get to the roundabout at Harborview. My boy take the roundabout gone right. Like, sir, a fly go St. Thomas? Really?
Cause I like see big stone them on the roadside. So I know say I left Jamaica. Soon come back though. I love Jamaica, you know, but I love leave. Love traveling. So the car gone away there and watch cussing. Because I naturally just take the left, but we, you know.
Him say something about muscle memory, like him travel more than nobody. But anyway, him last. We last. On the way to St. Thomas.
So Jermaine, go on, you ask him then.
Jermaine,
you
where I go?
Sir?
No.
You grew up at St. Thomas?
No, I never grew up there.
So you know about church up there?
This church?
Alright, so I'm going to visit there one time.
Yeah.
I'm going to visit one time and one other friend invited me there. So we go one church out of St. Thomas. So I look, I realize you know back at the same church. Wow, some other church here.
Church, I call your name. But we're on our way, we're driving, and guess what going on now? Celine hungry. They never feed her this morning. So she's looking around trying to find somewhere she need little porridge, little something. You know? Already starts a pretty road, you know, we didn't really touch the meat of the highway yet. And there's this shop tucked neatly on the side there. The corn shop. So I thought we were going to get boiled corn, fried corn, roast corn, baked corn, but they never really have no corn. Not even like an omni corn porridge, it done already. Because we did late. They say one porridge. Some peanut porridge. Peanut porridge done?
Still have porridge?
Morning time. One fritters and one porridge.
You have porridge?
One little peanut porridge.
Porridge done. Alright, no, give me
fried dumpling.
chicken with curry. We can get curry gravy?
Yeah, you can get curry gravy, we'll have curry chicken.
But Celine never bought. Mrs. Celine order fried chicken and rice and peas and at lunchtime yet. Can't manage it. But it's something tastes good, you see. Water fritters nice. When last you get a fritters with tomato in there?
So first of all, let me announce that St. Thomas Road fix. So it's a smooth drive down, and then all of a sudden Jermaine say, turn right onto a gravel path. That looks like a road more to a house. We enter, it is a house. It's a yard, regular looking house, but then there's a sound. Let me tell you, I've never been to a revival church, but here it began. We entered and there was a sound. Greeted by the color purple, because everybody in a purple, head tie. And now I'm thinking, did I not get the memo? Because me and Johnmark in a jeans and t-shirt, as you know. But then we hear, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And I mean, it's going, it's going, it's going. We enter, we're greeted, and now I'm out of my comfort zone. What am I looking at? You hear about the Revival Church, but I don't know if everybody's clear on what that means. But the symbolism in the Revival Church, so the different articles and maybe artifacts, wow, there were many. So I couldn't wait until the interview for the pastor to explain. But doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
You like my shirt? I think it's the best piece I could find to express how interesting the experience was. It's my first time. And it's me only know when we reach very near, say I'm headed to a Revival Church. The pastor comes out, greet us. We're entering the space. I ask him, clear, this looks like a yard, sir. Any dog there? Because I can't bother with the bite. Yeah, and nothing like, we say, no, it's a church, it's always been a church. And here's the warm welcome, and we go in. You understand? The name of the church is producer, help me out with it there, because I've been doing well for all these weeks, but that one here just, it bigger than me. The Diocese of Effectual House of Praise Ministries International. Say it with me slow. I'm not saying it again. If you don't catch it that time, you're not catch it again. Woo!
So I enter and we get greeted with a dance, right? We're greeted with a dance and we're brought in. And the sound, of course, the sound brought us in as well. But for me, the sound was non-stop. I was waiting for there to be a pause and then maybe something else. But it was just, it was constant. It was going. There was one guy on the microphone that just kept going. And then there were 7 people around the table and 21 cups. And I think every item was divided by 7.
But you see, Omerak, that's literally what you end up doing soon as you walk onto the property. Because the music does not stop. Then pray and sing, preach and sing, read scripture and sing, testimony and sing. Everything is a song. And the pastor tell me, he say, music keeps them lifted. So everything is music. I know me like hear that. Greetings, His Grace, Archbishop, Dr. Raileigh Christie. I got it right?
Yes, sir.
On the first go.
Blessings,
Bless
sir.
up, man.
Greetings to you. Yeah.
Pleasure to sit here.
Thank you
Pleasure to
for
talk.
Yeah.
Zine,
Yeah.
before I dive into it,
Yes.
where you get that pants here from? This
Florida.
you make this yourself?
No, I buy it in Florida.
Me never see this pants ever in my
It's
life.
new.
It's a new style.
It's my new style.
All right then. Me have a friend who will like it.
Yes.
Tajay, I get that pants for you. Tell me about the name. So your name, your titles. Talk to me about that. The His Grace,
Yes.
the Archbishop,
Yes.
and the Doctor.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Tell me about them one. His Grace.
All right. His Grace means an honoring
Okay.
of the title as Archbishop.
Okay, so it's attached to the Archbishop.
Yes.
His Grace Archbishop.
Yes.
And that title is given by the board, yourself, tenure.
No, that title.
How is it assigned?
That title is given by the rank that I come up in the ministry.
Okay.
And I also own my own diocese.
Okay.
So I have other bishops under my belt.
I see.
So I have to be the Archbishop.
I see.
Yeah.
Like how you went there, diocese.
Yeah.
Define that for us. Let's
Diocese
understand.
means more than one churches.
More than one church.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's an international based name
Yeah.
church.
Does that suggest the flags that are in? Is that where all the churches are? Around
Majority.
the world? Majority.
Yeah.
Okay. I see several flags.
Yeah, because I have
we saw
churches.
France. Did we see
Yeah.
France? We saw
No,
France.
we're going to France though, don't
We're
worry.
going France.
We're going to
I
France.
saw something.
Because actually I get to understand that a Zion church like that is not in France. So I think I want to be the first one to go there to launch one
Understood.
in France.
All right.
But otherwise from that we have church in New York,
Yeah.
in Panama. I'll affiliate with church in England, Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I have my own church in New York and I have also in Panama.
It's like you say, all right, we're gonna read a scripture,
Yes.
and there's a song.
Yes.
We're gonna invite this way, and then there's a song, and then,
Yes.
so there's a lot of music,
Yes.
a lot of movement. Tell me
Yes.
about that.
Well, music is life.
Yeah.
And so every time we sing, we lift the church
Yeah.
because music also enhances the worship.
Yeah.
And music is also worship.
Yes.
And music is life. So there and then we flow the music through our worship to give that strength and
Yeah.
energy to our worship.
So it's not a section, and
No.
then it's right through.
No, it's not really a section, it's
Right
right,
through.
throughout. How the Spirit leads.
Yeah.
So I will be preaching
Yeah.
and a song just come to my mind and I
And it's
just
time
sing
to
it.
sing that song.
Yeah. I want to greet you in the mighty and powerful name, the name that is above every other name. To the musician and the children, and our well-wishing loved one. And at that name every knee shall bow, and every tongue must confess that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Tell me, how did you come into ministry?
How I come into ministry was just a gift. It's happened natural. I started, first I started church at home at the age of 7 years old.
What you say a while ago?
Yeah, I started
You
church
start
at home.
at church?
Yes.
At 7 years old?
Yes, start keeping church with my siblings and other people's kids as
Okay.
neighbor.
Your family was going to church at the time?
No,
No. Your family is not going to church on the
no.
weekend?
My mom didn't baptize, my father didn't baptize, nobody going to church.
You just felt an
It's
unction
just something
to keep
in
church.
me. Yes.
But you've been to church by that time?
No, I never really go to church either.
So where you get this understanding
It's
of,
just
let
in
keep-
me.
Wow.
It's just in me.
Tell
So
us
at the age of 7 years old, I find myself want to church. I want to keep church. So I always keep church, like invite the kids them nearby.
Yeah.
And we have church. Most of the time I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing something
Yeah, do
because
something.
I normally would like listen the radio when church keeps. So,
You are leading worship?
yeah, me and the
please.
pastor.
So it was my turn to sit down and talk to some of the members. I spoke to the secretary, the deputy bishop, and Reverend Mother. I feel like I'm flanked by royalty. All the purple, definitely royalty. So you know I'm gonna ask you questions about all of that, but first I want you to tell me who you are.
Starting with me?
Yes, starting with you.
I am the General Secretary of the church and also the Diocese Secretary.
Okay, your name?
Yes, Sharon Andrews.
Sharon Andrews.
Yes.
Deputy Overseer Bishop O'Neill Richard Palmer.
All right.
Reverend Mother Palmer.
Reverend Mother Palmer. How long have you been a member?
Since 2011.
Since 2011.
Yes.
And
I am here 14 years now.
14 years. And Mother?
About 15.
About 15 years.
or more.
So what drew you to, oh gosh, I'm going to get the name wrong. It's Diocese
Of Effectual House of Praise.
Yes.
of Effectual House of Praise
International.
International. Right. What drew you to this ministry?
Well, I am here from, it's Alibetian. And then when our leader decided to change from Alibetian to Effectual House of Praise, and it's a man of God that I have always loved. I always watch him on YouTube and meeting my wife. I always been here before and meeting my wife because she was a missionary here. And you know,
wow.
I come to visit on her behalf until I really hear the man of God sing a Jabez song, I'm drinking from my saucer. And that particular day, Mr. Me is a part of the church.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And
wow.
I've never stopped coming until I take my right hand the fellowship, because I come here as a pastor.
Oh, you came as a pastor?
Yes.
All right. We'll get into
But I get consecrated as a bishop under his leadership.
Under his
He's
leadership.
the one that elects me as a bishop, and he's the one that consecrates me as a bishop.
And how did your wife feel about that?
Wonderful.
Of course, Lord, of course. And Mother Palmer.
Yes. I was invited here of our past reverend, and I get to love the worship, even our general overseer, to how he treats persons, members, not even ours, all outsiders.
Yes.
I realize he a passion for persons, no matter who you are. So I come under his banner. I get to be as a deaconess first and then move up to a Reverend Mother. And I just love the ministry.
So, Mother Palmer, what does it mean to be a Reverend Mother?
Okay, a Reverend Mother now for the church is stand to see that prepare the church for worship, like we have worship today.
Yes.
See to it that things in orders, like the fasting cups and fasting
tables.
right? Prepare so that everything is in order.
Right.
And as a Reverend Mother, like members, suppose something goes wrong, and if they want to speak with us, with me,
Yes.
then I can take it whether to the Deputy Overseer or the General Secretary, and then they take it on to the General Overseer.
That's
But
an
a Reverend
important
Mother
role.
is somebody that always
Yes.
have a role to play in the church.
That's an important role.
Yeah.
Okay. And the secretary now.
Yes.
How did you come to this ministry?
Well, I've known Bishop for many years. I used to go to a church in Raileigh where he used to attend many years back. And after I left the church, and he's come by and joined. But I've known him for many years.
Many years as a pastor?
Yes, he was a shepherd.
He was a shepherd,
Yes.
okay. And so you decided to join because
Yes.
of just what you saw from the man of
Yes.
God?
He's a passionate person, very loving, to, as your Reverend Mother said, to one and all.
To one
He's
and
a
all.
giver, yes. He just loves people and his worship. He's gentle with people and he gives ears to everybody.
I will be driving on the street and see mad people and stop.
Yeah.
I have a passion for people.
Yeah.
And the people that I'm for the underdogs, the people that they cast out, that's the people that I take.
Yeah. But the Bible talks about it.
Yeah.
True religion is this, that you visit the widows and the orphans and the poor. The people you were preaching to at 8-7, them follow you come to church?
I baptized my mom, I baptized two of my sisters, I baptized my brother. Yes.
Yeah. So you're...
And two of the person that I grew up with that I was actually preaching to, they're pastors now, but in a different denomination.
Okay. Same ministry are going strong from a taller time?
Yeah.
How much years of ministry are you in now?
36 years.
36 years of ministry. You count from 8-7 or from 12?
No, from 12.
You count from 12?
Yes.
All right. So you're being exposed to the teachings. You're being exposed to everything. and you're learning. From what you've learned, tell me about what I'm seeing around me. Everything seems particularly intentional. Color, head ties, emblems, symbols, seals.
Right.
Could you tell me something about one or two of these things? Tell me about the head ties. For instance, I noticed the males head tie, but a part of their head is exposed.
Right,
the
because
women completely covered.
Yes,
Is there
because the
something
woman
about that?
head must completely covered.
I follow you.
Yes, so the woman head must completely covered.
Yes.
So the male crown of the head must be open.
I see.
Because the crown of a male head that open, it's honor him, the male. And a woman crown that covered honor her.
Yes.
So that's the difference with the
And
covering.
so this is rooted in theology, rooted in biblical principles and teachings.
Yes.
What about the color? Is that purple church?
No, it's not a purple church.
Talk to me about
you got
this
the color. The color purple represents royalty, and it's also authority.
Okay. And the gold as well? I know a lot of gold.
Yes, gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Yes,
Everybody.
the gold represents blessing and treasure.
All right. What am I seeing? I see a cross. I see pieces of cloth on it. I noticed two pools there built in particular shapes.
All right,
Talk to me about
the
what's
cross pool represents healing.
Mm.
And it's biblical at the foot of the cross where we pray to Jesus Christ. So the cross pool represents the healing.
I see.
That's a key pool down there. So it represents the various station and orders in the Zion realms.
I see.
Also symbolic of a place in the church, a position in the church. Reverend Mother had her place in ensuring that everything came together and organized.
This is not one of the church where everybody can just run up and down, say them in a spirit. He will stop you.
But there's a kind of spiritual awareness that I'm hearing from its members.
Because this is Zion.
Okay.
And it's a schoolroom Zion church, Effectual House of Praises.
Okay, okay.
And we have one of the greatest Zion leader in Jamaica, which is His Grace, Archbishop Raileigh Christ.
The sound of the revivalism movement in Jamaica is almost like a sound from the belly of Jamaica herself. It made me think about what sound we're making. Why are we making that sound? Is it a sound of war? Is it a sound of peace? Is it a sound of healing?
There's so much said on the street about revival churches, you know? And over time we've had more understanding of the separation between the two. Some that are called Poco, others that are just revival church, clean, fruitful, godly minded, godly oriented and pointed. Deep beliefs rooted in Jesus Christ. It was good to understand and be in the space. My very first time, can I tell you something? I felt like I was there before, twice. And I was sharing it with Celine. I said, Celine, I came here twice before. Almost like I was being prepared to be in this space, to learn of it, to catch an understanding. You know? In proximity, in the space, fully immersed in the culture, in the experience. It seems that they're doing quite a bit of work in the community. And globally, they've spread their wings. You know? And I think it has a lot of semblance of true Jamaican rootsy culture in their expression of worship. A lot more than many of our other churches. It's very interesting. It's like you cannot find this sound anywhere else. And as a musician, I can attest, this is true. You cannot find this sound, this movement. You just can't find it anywhere else.